Hello, I wanted to just talk for a few minutes, share with you a very useful model which is called the window of tolerance model, to help us to understand ourselves and understand why we might get very distressed in certain moments. The window of tolerance is literally a window. The old sash windows, when they open up, you can breathe, and when they're closed, they're tight. You can't breathe very easily. So our window of tolerance moves. If we're in a good place, it's wide, which means we have a lot of capacity for tolerance of ourselves and others. When it's narrow, then we don't. So the place above our window of tolerance is called the hyperactivated place. So it's where we get angry, anxious, panicky, intolerant. It's the hyper emotionals. Hypo is the low, shut down, depressed, duvet days, shut the world out. It's because there's just too much, we're overwhelmed. So either when we're in overwhelm, we go straight down or back up again, down, up, down. We miss our window. So recognizing when we're in a stressed place or we're in a low place, an empty place, don't just stay there. Try and manage, try and do something about it. So even if you can't change the situation that's taken you to these places or the relationship that's taking you to those places, try and work on widening your window. And how do we widen our window? Well, there's all sorts of things, and they'll be different for different people, but they will be around things like breathing, just noticing and breathing, and acknowledging that you need some space, some time, maybe go out for a walk, maybe do that hobby for a couple of hours on the weekend, create some time, be kind to yourself, be kind to other people. It's that place of tolerance for all. And when we start to do that, we start to reap some of those rewards as well. When we're in that place, when we're going up here and we're grumpy with people or moody with people, you're going to get the same back, which is then going to make you either more grumpy or irritable, or you go down into the shutdown place. We have behaviours that live in these places as well. Often the behaviours connected with down here are the addictive behaviours, eating too much, drinking too much. So when we have lots of emotion going on in either place, either because we're stressed after a day at work, or we are feeling really low because we're hormonal or tired. So we reach for something to try and manage those emotions, but often we reach those behaviours actually compound the problem. So the office worker who comes home, who's had a stressful day, will reach for the glass of wine. And one glass of wine, what they're hoping to do is to get in the middle of that window, to get back into their window of tolerance. But of course, it doesn't just stop at one, it's 2 or 3 or 4 glasses. And then that takes them down to here. And then they get hungover. And then the next day they're back up here because they're hungover. And they've missed that window again. So it's working out what takes us up there or here. What brings us back into here. And there'll be different things for different people. A good rule to go by, if you have lots of adrenaline based emotions, then try and put it into something physical. Even if you're not an exercise bod, then go out for a really quick walk for 10 minutes, get that heart going, get the adrenaline pumping in a different way. So you'll come home, you'll be tired, then you'll sleep better, and then your cortisol levels will get leveled out, and it's much more likely you can enter back into your window again. So just have a think about that, and I would just invite you over this bank holiday weekend to just notice, what is it that takes you up here or here? If you're around lots of children, it's likely to take you up here, and if you're already got a window that's narrow, that's what I mean. So if you're aware of that, think, okay, what can I do to widen my window this weekend? And if you are somebody that's already stretched and you know that lots of noise is going to take you up here, plan for that. So giving your children an hour of concentrated time when you're asking them about their lives or school or having a bit of fun with them, they are much more likely to then let you go and do your thing. So plan it, be in charge of it, take control of it, rather than the reaction. This is just a reaction. This is just a knee-jerk reaction that happens. Hope that's helpful. Anyway, hope you have a lovely bank holiday weekend. Bye-bye.